Hello everybody, I was bound to come back and I came back. I have come back. Okay, one more thing, as I'm suffering from sneeze, so if it's hard for me to turn on the camera, so I'll be turning it off so that I can manage my nose too. But never mind, let's continue from here on and try to solve the questions that I was solving yesterday and get them done at least today so that I don't have to worry about anything else. And as for this thing, I will be taking care of my sneeze really well. The thing is that I was suffering a little. Just I had a sore throat. You must have seen me during the day. Then what I did, I had some guavas in the evening, and then do not ask what happened after that. You must have already seen me suffering just a lot. So it was sore pe suhaga. Never mind. Just a minute. Come on, yaar. Okay, this thing is like this, and then it's Firefox. This is it. What next I can do? I can actually turn my camera off and then simply continue the things from here on. Okay, what is the next thing? The next thing is to simply have a look at the question, and let's continue from here on. So it's actually going to be like this, and as for let's make it a little bigger, like maybe this much or something, so that at least I can see something if needed. By the way, let's continue from here on, and I can actually keep the YouTube open here, but never mind, I can manage it like this. VS Code, let's open that, or ID. Let's go to fundamentals Python. At least let's solve that. Things are many, I know, but okay, they are manageable. Sometimes even if you just have a look, it's like I'm actually trying to manage many things. True, but they are manageable. That is why I'm trying. By the way, let's go to the what? Projects. Just excuse me for a couple of days because I'll keep suffering just like this, the way I'm suffering right now. But what can I do? Nothing. I can go to AIML and all. I can go to fundamentals. I can go inside this VLV file. I can actually open this over here. I have something called lib here. What is the use of that? I have to check even. Lib pip. Oh, forget about this. Never mind. Let's go through this. Not even this. Let's go through this. I was solving the question. Finally I solved the question yesterday. So it's time to go through a new question and just simply solve that. Okay, what was the next question? What is the next question actually? First of all, let's collapse this. Great. The next question, that is this, related to function overriding. Great job. The question is, create a shape with method area. Create a subclass circle, rectangle, triangle, and to override the area. Okay, pretty much good. I have to create a class. So class is going to be this. By the way, that's going to be shape class. And shape class will have a method. It will have a method called area. Okay. So method is going to be area. So area is actually a method. And how to create a method in class. Okay, def area. It will it take will it take self def area, and I can make it like this. That's actually going to be class method if I'm not wrong. And what will it do? Create a class shape method area. Okay, Create subclasses circle, rectangle, and triangle that override the area. Okay. So area, and it simply does what? It does nothing, or it prints getting the area, something like that. And then should I even continue live? Don't know. Just wanted to complete this particular section, but let's see. Create a class. Class is, come on yaar, caps lock. Class is gonna be shape, not even shape, circle this time. Then it will have def area, but again it will take a radius. When it comes to class edges, self. This is gonna be the instance method anyway. The same thing I'll be doing over here. This is also going to be instance method. Crazy stuff. Should I make them instance method, or should I be making them the class method? The class is going to have a method called area, and create a class shape with method area. Create subclass. They are gonna be the subclass. That means great job. That is possible to do that. Or let's make it a static method. It will be just creating the area only. So that would be a better job, to simply make it a static method of the class, just a normal one. So I can say @static decorator, that I'll be using over here. I will not be giving the self, this simple thing, and same thing will happen over here. And first of all, it will actually extend the shape class, and once it extends the shape class, so it will be just overriding it again when it actually overrides it. So that's gonna be @static method first of all, and def is gonna be area, and this time it will take some values, and those values are gonna be what? When it comes to circles, it simply needs radius, and once it has the radius, at that time what will it do? It will simply print that. So print what the hell, sorry, I just did something bad over here. Let's close this. It will radius area of circle. Just check that thing out. The formula, so that's gonna be equals to pi r square. So in that case, pi, how can I get the value of pi? Math f string, the radius, the area of the circle is, and it's gonna be pi. So math.pi pi. No, then how to get the pi value in Python? How to get pi in Python? I think I'll have to import math. Math. Will I have to import math? Guess what? Yes. So let's import it first of all. Import. Then I will even ask the same question from an AI, and let's see how the AI is gonna be responding. I'm using just static methods right now. I would love to see the approach of the AI as well. pi and math.py, something like this. I hope I'm right over here. Let's directly go to our website. I avoid taking the help of AI directly. Why? Because I think it's good to just know the things from a website. When it comes to AI, you can use it production when it comes to the production work or something. Radius multiplied by 2. Anything else? By the way, that should be RA, not RE. So it will simply give me the square of the radius, and then it's going to be printed. Let's first of all and create another one. This was the first one, and the camera is mainly turned off because I'm actually suffering from this is the most today, a lot. So I have to manage my nose as well while coding. I hope you get that. Okay, let's continue our class rectangle, and it will be extending the shape class. And once this thing is done, then I have to get the area. So static first of all method. Why am I creating this static method? Because they are not related to the class or the interface. They are just simply the methods, and that is why I'm doing that. I will be getting a rectangle, a multiplied by b. One more thing, area of rectangle, area of rectangle, a multiplied b, ultimately width multiplied by height. That means I was right. So I will get the width and I will get the height, and once I got them, I will simply print. What will I print? The just f string first of all. The area of the rectangle is what is the area? Width oh wow, width width multiplied by heigst height. So this thing is also done. Let's go ahead and I will be able to just one more method, actually triangle. So class one more class, that's gonna be triangle, and it will take it will be extending the shape class, and once it extends the shape class, again it will have a static method, and it will be just triangles area of the triangle, that is area of a triangle formula. So it's like 1/2 base perpendicular height perpendicular height base. Okay, I have to just give these things, right? So okay, 4 centimeter, 3 centimeter and all. Let's do it. So ultimately I will be getting the base is going to be higher than the perpendicular. See, okay. So over here what I'll be getting perpendicular height. So perpendicular height, oh too much, yeah, never mind, heigst height. I'll be getting base. What can I call perpendicular height? B multiplied by h. Let's use the short form, b multiplied by h. H is gonna be height, b is gonna be base. I can make it base and I can make it height. heigst height, and then if I print it, so print f, the area of the triangle is and that's gonna be 1/2. What is the formula? Let's have a look at that again. 1/2 multiplied by this. So 1/2 multiplied by okay, 1/2 multiplied by base multiplied by heigst height. Okay, this thing is done. Let's try it. So C is equal to, first one is gonna be for circle, so circle shape I have, that is it. I can say C dot area, and I will be giving it a radius, that's gonna be suppose 3, and let's run it and then see what result I get. Okay, let's see, we'll have to wait. The area of the circle is this much. Ultimately that's getting calculated, that is what that matters at the end of the day. Okay, what is the next thing that I have to do? The next thing that I have to do is a rectangle. So R is equal to rectangle, and R dot get area, ultimately area, that's gonna be equals to taking height and width, so 5, 10, and lastly I have to, triangle is gonna be equals to triangle, and T dot area, and that will be taking base and height. So let's make it 3 and 5. Let's run it. Alright, right here, and I'm getting the 7.5 or something. let's see this thing. 6 centimeter, it is 4.3, so let's make it 4.3 and check whether I get the right answer or not. So 4 and 3, let's check. This is just going to be just for getting the answer. 6 I am getting over here and 6 I was getting over here, so that means it's working fine. Okay, what is the next thing? Inheritance. Create a base class vehicle with the attributes like, even let's do one thing. I will be giving the same question to the AI and let's see how it answers the question. Not a video graph, actually. I have to open Comet. Okay, so here we are. And let's try to ask the same question. So many tabs are open, unnecessary. And the question is this: create create a class shape with the method area and create sub classes circle and rectangle that override the area method. Let's see what kind of result we get over here. And then it created that import method, save area and all. Raise no subclasses. Okay, raise no implemented area subclass must implement area sub method. Okay, so in subclass we are getting the first of all we have a constructor, and this area is simply returning the values. So okay, we give it the values directly in the constructor, and then it simply returns that. In that case, this becomes an instance. Wow, even we can do it like this. I didn't know that. Like I just made it a static method, but it can actually be an instance method, and I will get the radius in the constructor, and I will be using that. That is the good thing of actually taking the, like at the end asking the help of the AI and then checking the response and checking the difference. What if I could have done better? Okay. Let's get another thing. I had some previous questions as well, but I don't think it's gonna be a good thing to just simply ask them to. The further coming questions, whichever questions I solve, I will be asking the solution from the AI as well. Let's see how the AI is gonna be responding. So this is really a good way. This could have been done like that as well, but ultimately we just made it and that was working. And that is something that matters the most at the end of the day. Okay, let's continue from here on. This is the one. And what next do we have to do? Next question is going to be based on inheritance, and that is create a base class vehicle with attributes like brand and model. Create two subclasses car and bike that add extra attributes, seats in car and engine in bike. CC. That simple thing actually can be done easily. So let's do that. How can I remove all this? Create a base class vehicle. Class. Call it vehicle, call it vehicle, depends on you. And really, I'm asking for forgiveness for sneezing over and over, but can't really do because I'm suffering right now, so you know it well. It will have brand. Brand is going to be what? Brand is gonna be BMW. BMW. Okay. Model, I don't know. My model. So model is gonna be my model. By the way, these are the class attributes, and then I have to create anything else. Create a two subclasses. That's it. I don't really have to do anything else over here. What is the next thing I can do? I have to create two subclasses. So class and create a base class vehicle with attributes like brand and model. Okay, create two subclasses. First one is gonna be car, and I will be just passing some values over here. Then second one is gonna be bike. So class, and that's gonna be bike, and again I will be passing it like this. Okay, what can I do over here? The simple thing is that I can create a constructor that takes the values like seats and bike, and they are gonna be instance attributes. And an instance can access both the attributes, like a class attribute as well as the instance attribute. So this is how I can just simply go ahead. So let's try this method. Definitely it's gonna work, so there's really nothing hard in that. Let's make a constructor over here, and the constructor is gonna be def, and in it it will take self parameter, and it will take one more thing, that's gonna be seats in the car. And what will I do? Self dot seats, that's gonna be equals to SEAT, seats, simple. And when it comes to bike, so what will bike be doing over here? First of all, it will extend that, because if it doesn't extend that, then it will not have those values, so we have to keep that thing in mind. And I have to create another constructor over here, so def init, and it will take self, and it will take what, engine capacity. I hope CC means that. I don't know, like engine name, let's make it engine name CC. I think that is the capacity only. I will even search it. So self dot engine CC is equal to engine CC. Okay, this thing is done. This is not just enough right now, because of course I need to extend it. So let's let both the classes extend vehicle. So vehicle is gonna be here, vehicle, whatever. Okay, now what can I do? That is pretty simple thing. I have to make an instance for the car, so that's gonna be just car. It will not be taking anything, it will be taking something, that's gonna be the seats are gonna be 4. And then bike will be taking it will be taking something. What is in CC means? This is insane, but yeah, it is what it is. And that's gonna be bike engine CC mean. CC means cubic capacity. In a bike engine, CC cubic capacity refers to a total volume of the cylinders measured in cubic capacity. Okay. Example, can you give me like 250, 500 cc and all? Okay. So I can give it 200, 250 or something. Let's give it 200 or something, and at the end of the day I should be able to get the values from there. So print what I'll be printing over here, that's gonna be pretty simple thing. F C dot brand, then C dot model, then C dot seats, simple. When it comes to bike, print B dot, not like this, B dot model, let's make it brand, B dot brand, then B dot model, and lastly B dot engine CC. Let's run it and see the result. So BMW my model 4 and 200. So this is how it's working right now. So ultimately we have solved two questions. Again, can give the same thing to AI, and let's see what it does. So let's directly speak. Create a base class vehicle with attributes like brand and model. Create two subclasses, car and bike, that add extra attributes, seats in car and engine CC in bike. Okay, so this thing is done, and in it takes by the way, vehicle also takes all these things. That's great. That is good thing to add over there. That is something I missed. But when it comes to vehicle, so vehicle will not always be that BMW only, so it's good to add that thing over here too, by the way, remaining thing. And then so what it is doing that over here, First of all, when it comes to any class, I'm not creating a BMW class, right? That's right. So vehicle can be any vehicle. That means the model can be any model, and that is why I'm sending brand model and everything from here. And the same thing I'm doing, sending the things from here. That is really a good thing to just go ahead with. Okay, let's make some changes. Let's make it even better. Like when it comes to this vehicle, so it will have a constructor in it. Only this much we'll do. After this, I'll just call it right here. And this question is going to be solved today. The remaining questions are going to be solved tomorrow. Really giving it less time, but if I had, if my health were good, I would have been doing it right here. But for now, I had better just keep it model and name. Self dot model is going to be equals to model. Self dot name is going to be equals to name. Simple. And now they will not only get seats, they will actually get model and name. And once they get that, they will be actually calling the super. They will actually calling the parent constructor using the super method. And this is gonna be like this dot init constructor, and then I'll have to provide model, and I'll have to provide name. As simple as that. I hope this is how it's gonna be done. By the way, let's check that again. I hope yeah, init model and that's right. So this is how it's getting done right here. The same thing is going to be repeated for this one. As soon as first of all I'll get the model, I'll get the name, something like this. Once I got that, I'll be calling the constructor using this, and I'll give it model and name. That is it. And when it comes to this, I will have to provide the model and name as well. So it will have something called BMW. Model is gonna be my model, and name is gonna be BMW, and something like this. Same is gonna be for this. Control C, Control V. Let's make it 200 RPM and run it again. I should be getting the same. By the way, C.brand is the missing thing. C.brand. Why? It's in this car object has no attributes like brand. Car object has no attributes like brand. That is right. But car object is actually extending that, so it should have that, right? Okay, brand is not the right. Sorry. Right now I just have name, model, and something like that. So instead of writing brand over here, I should be writing Control D. That's gonna be name right now. I've changed that, so yeah. Okay, model, MODEL. This should actually be MODEL now. That's wrong spelling, I know, but ultimately I'm getting that. Okay, so this thing is done. Remaining questions are gonna be solved tomorrow. I just wanted to just do something or the other here, and that I have done. Now I'm gonna be catching up tomorrow, and we'll continue from here on. Just because of this bad health, I'm just calling it a day right here. I wish I could continue. I will definitely do my best to just get well as soon as possible, and then I'll continue the things from tomorrow onwards. Take care, good night.